Make it stop. Make the hurt stop, please. Like,
What's going on, guys? Hit that like button for me. We got a great story for you guys today. You remember Sydney Sweeney and her great, wonderful, kind of tight blue jeans? You guys remember Sydney Sweeney and her blue jeans? There was a great controversy over the alleged white supremacy dog whistling going on in regards to Sydney Sweeney and her great blue jeans. Well, apparently the controversy is back and she refuses to back down. Hit that like button. Let's take a look at the story, y'all.
Why are people upset still about Sydney Sweeney?
Well, I second what JD Vance says. Have they learned nothing? First of all, I just want to point out we're using words like Nazi, racist. The more they use these words in these types of scenarios, it's actually losing its importance on real issues. And it's comical, but also a little bit embarrassing. We have real world issue, and they are unhinged about a beautiful woman in a marketing man. This is marketing 101. You get an objectively beautiful person, you let them hold a product, and boom, your stock soars over 20%. You're sold out, and you're getting more press in the last 20 years.
Do you believe that women are attacking this ad, and it's mostly women? Is it because they're envious, they're insecure? Do they think they're being oppressed by a commercial?
I think all of the above, but I think there's a bigger issue here. We need to dig deeper. There's actually a large, very vocal group that lack purpose. I can tell you attractive, happy, healthy people are not taking time out of their day to attack Sydney Sweeney on a jeans and t-shirt ad. They have other things to do. I think people need to find a hobby here.
Well, you heard the attractive young lady on Fox News. People need to find a hobby. And I concur. I do think people need to find a hobby. But at the same time, I think there is something to be said about the less attractive women who are constantly at war with the more attractive women, which it seems to be the backdrop of this next thing coming out here. Because we have, on the one hand, Sydney Sweeney does an interview with GQ magazine, and she gets questioned about her refusal to back down and her maybe playing into the jeans controversy and alleged dog whistling, all the things. And she did not back down. But what's interesting about it is even in this interview, Sydney is not at her best. She is not red carpet ready in this interview. She literally looks like a woman who just threw on some clothes and sat down for a chit chat. And she's still mogging the other woman. It's kind of terrible.
I'm literally in jeans and a t-shirt like every day of my life.
Jeans are uncontroversial. Jeans are awesome.
Yeah, I like your jeans.
You look great in your jeans. I think I know how you're going to answer this, but I'm going to ask anyway. I mean, the president tweeted about the jeans ad, or Truth Socialed about the jeans ad, and that just seems to me like a very crazy moment for anyone, and I wondered what that was like.
It was surreal.
It was surreal.
Mm-hmm.
And it would be totally human. I would probably feel like thankful that somebody had my back in public, and conveniently some very powerful people had my back in public. And I wondered if you felt that way.
I don't think that it's not that feeling I didn't have that feeling, but I wasn't thinking of it like that, or like of any of it. I kind of just put my phone away. I was filming every day. I'm filming Euphoria, so I'm working like 16-hour days, and I don't really bring my phone on set, so I work and then I go home and I go to sleep. So I didn't really see a lot of it.
You've made a really good case for keeping your thoughts and your life separate from that work. But the risk is that, there's a chance that somebody will get some idea about what you think about certain issues and feel like I don't want to see Christy because of that. Like, do you worry about that?
No.
The criticism of the content, which was basically that maybe specifically in this political climate, like white people shouldn't joke about genetic superiority. Like that was kind of like the criticism, broadly speaking. And since you are talking about this, I just wanted to give you an opportunity to talk about that specifically.
I think that when I have an issue that I want to speak about, people will hear.
Great job, Sydney. Great job. Now, notice she didn't play into the controversy at all. She didn't do any dog whistling. She didn't drop the okay symbol. None of the traditional things, right? But at the same time, she just refuses to back down or even give any acknowledgement into the ridiculous storyline that everyone is throwing around right now. And what's also interesting is the young woman who was actually interviewing Sydney Sweeney, apparently she's had her online profile privated. She is now getting backlash from all of the mids around the world. Every mid in the world is now harassing this woman. And it's unfortunate because she didn't push hard enough against Sweeney and her alleged white supremacy. Some girls just don't have it. I don't know what to tell you, but shout out to Sydney, America's sweetheart right now. Hit that like button. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you guys on the next video. If you like what we do over here, please join the club. The memberships are open and we do accept donations.